What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be watching and reacting to David Fincher's Zodiac. So I did a poll recently with 5 David Fincher movies. The only 5 David Fincher movies I haven't seen yet, other than I think there was like 1 or 2 other ones that were much older and I don't think they're as popular, so I just didn't include those. I have seen Gone Girl, I've seen Seven, I've seen Fight Club, all of which are on my channel. There's reactions to them. And I also have seen Alien 3, weirdly enough. I didn't do a reaction to it, but I have seen that. And I've seen The Game. There's a reaction to that on my Patreon, but not on YouTube yet. Will it be? I don't know. Maybe someday. But I love him as a director. I think his movies are all fantastic. The way they're shot, the way they're done. I always love them. So I've been wanting to watch another one of his movies for a while, and now that he's got a new movie releasing in just a few days called The Killer, I thought, well, just a few days from by the time I'm watching this video, but by the time you guys are watching this, or by the time I'm reacting to this movie, but by the time you guys are watching this, it's probably already been out for a couple days. Maybe even a week. Don't know how fast it'll take me to edit this. But did the poll and Zodiac won. And I only know like one thing about this movie. I think it's about a killer. I believe it's about the Zodiac killer. I don't really know much about that story though. I don't really think I know anything actually. So I'm very curious to see what this is going to be about or what it's going to be like. And I think I know a couple of the actors in it, but I'm kind of forgetting right now. Was Mark Ruffalo in this? It was someone like that. I don't remember. Let's just watch this. If you want to see a full reaction, that'll be my Patreon. Links that will be in the description down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's watch. Before we get into the rest of the video, here is a word from today's sponsor. In today's incredibly fast-paced digital world, online privacy and security is more important than it's ever been. And that's where the Private Internet Access VPN comes in. A VPN, also known as a virtual private network, hides your IP address and safeguards your internet connection through an encrypted tunnel, which in short means it's just keeping your personal information safe. The Private Internet Access VPN will protect you from hackers on an unlimited amount of devices. That's right, an unlimited amount of devices at the same time. This is also available on all platforms that includes Windows, iOS, Android, and many, many more. And that's not all the Private Internet Access VPN will do for you. It will also give you access to region-restricted content on all of your favorite streaming platforms such as Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, and much, much more. Not a lot of people know this, but the catalogs on different streaming sites drastically changes when you change your region, which means being restricted to just your own region is limiting the amount of content you're able to consume on that streaming platform. All you have to do is use the VPN interface itself and just change your region, and then you will simply have access to a bunch of different movies and shows that were not previously there. And with how expensive a lot of those streaming sites are nowadays, it is definitely worth it to have a VPN in order to experience way more of the content it has to offer. It would be like paying for a buffet but only being allowed to eat a certain section of the food. But what if you want all of the food? What if you want everything available to you? That is what Private Internet Access VPN will give you. A link is in the description and pinned in the comments where you can get 83% off on Private Internet Access. That is correct, 83%, which means it'll only be $2.03 per month. And on top of that, you will get an extra 4 months for free, only from my link, which is in the description. Thank you so much to Private Internet Access for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into the main video. What follows is based on actual case files. Yeah, okay. July 4th, 1969?
Let's go someplace quiet.
Okay.
He likes that. He's like, hell yeah, someplace quiet.
It's July. How many shirts are you wearing?
I'm cold.
You're cold on the 4th of July.
I don't know if these kids are gonna get killed or if this guy, maybe he's gonna end up being the killer and this is like a flashback. Maybe the movie's gonna take place a little bit later. I have no idea.
Was that car the driver? I saw that car, Mr. Evans.
So they were being followed?
Do you want me to tell him to leave?
Stay in the car.
Was that your husband?
No.
Husband? She's married? Oh shit, is he coming back? Did she want to go someplace quiet because she was worried? Is that a police officer?
Man, you really creeped us out.
What the hell? Yeah, I was gonna say that does not look like a police officer. Holy shit. Oh my god, yeah, this must be the killer then. Holy shit. Well, I was gonna say, I think she was worried about being in public with that guy because it looked like she was going, you know, out with this guy even though she has a husband. Oh, he's still alive? Shit, and that's why she wanted to go somewhere private so she wouldn't worry about that.
I want to report a double murder. If you go 1 mile east on Columbus Parkway, the public park, you'll find kids in a brown car. They were shot with a 9mm Luger.
God damn.
I also killed those kids last
Oh,
year.
the fucking killer's doing the call?
I...
Oh my god. Oh, this movie looks really good. Look at this. Holy shit. This is 2007 too. And they had to like recreate 60s. That's crazy. Oh, he's in this? We got Jake Gyllenhaal. We got, like I said, I'm pretty sure Mark Ruffalo's in this. I don't know who else, but Robert Downey Jr.? Well, I guess the credits will tell me.
You don't like having a new little brother?
No, not really.
That's honest.
I like the feel of this already. I think it's one of the best feelings ever. Watching a movie that a lot of people always say is really great, and you know it's by a director that you trust and has made only bangers for you. That is such a good feeling. It's like the greatest feeling ever. That donut looks really good. It's a random thought. Just the donut looks good. Based on the book. So they made a book based on the real life thing, and then this movie's based on that book, which is also based on the real life events. Okay.
All right.
Oh, so he's the person who draws cartoons.
Dear editor, this is the murderer of the 2 teenagers last Christmas at Lake Herman and the girl on the 4th of July near the golf course in Vallejo. To prove I killed them, I shall state some facts which only I and the police know. Christmas, 10 shots were fired. The boy was on his back with his feet to the car. Read that.
The girl was on her right side, feet to the west. 4th of July, 1. Girl was wearing patterned slacks. The boy was also shot in the knee.
Why is the killer
Here is
sending it
part
to
of a
them?
cipher. The other 2 parts of this cipher are being mailed to the editors of the Vallejo Times and SF Examiner. I want you to print this cipher on the front page of your paper. In this cipher is my identity.
What the
If you do
hell?
not print this cipher by the afternoon of Fry, F-R-Y, 1st of August 69, I will go on a kill rampage Fry night.
Holy shit.
It's unsigned except for a symbol.
Is it me? Or does that look like a gun sight?
If the examiner doesn't have the balls to run it, we scoop the bait.
Al, this man is talking about shooting 12 people.
And not running this might make him do that.
If we run it, we might be setting a very dangerous precedent.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that is true. I actually agree with him. More people maybe do it in the future.
Looking for someone to shed some light on a letter we received.
Shit. You guys got one too?
VPD, they confirmed that
Oh, they got
Al's
the
on
same
the phone, the
thing?
examiner. They got the same letter with a different code.
Also, the Times Herald, July 4th, Darlene Farron and Michael I think it's Mayhew. Anyway, he lived, she didn't.
Oh, that guy lived? He was like still alive at the end, yeah. I did notice that in the letter, he just said the girl. He didn't say the girl and guy.
We need the cartoon. Oh.
So he's just a cartoon guy, but I'm telling you, he's gonna be the one to solve this though. Definitely. I mean, obviously, he seems to be built up as the main character so far.
What do you say, 20 bucks, whoever cracks the psycho's name?
He won't give his
That's
name.
it.
Morty's? Anyone? Where I'm heading.
Yeah, dude, everyone just kind of ignores him because I mean, he's just the cartoon guy, right? But I'm telling you, he's gonna be the one to solve this.
Guy used to sit there was a great cartoonist, Bob Bastian. Now he's on public television for some reason. Paul Avery.
Robert Graysmith? I've been here 9 months.
You were right, by the way. You didn't give his name.
Who cracked it?
A history teacher and his wife, Salinas.
I like killing people because it is so much fun. It is more fun than killing wild game in the forest because man is the most dangerous animal of all. To kill something gives me the most thrilling experience. It is even better than getting your rocks off with a girl. The best part of it is that when I die, I will be reborn in paradise.
How does one do that?
I like puzzles. I do them a lot.
And he gave himself a name.
Zodiac. Yep.
Somebody else is here. He's watching us.
Oh no. This poor couple. Is he gonna use the same suppressed handgun again?
He's coming towards us.
With a gun? I mean, she can't really see it, I guess.
He has a gun.
Don't move.
Oh no, that's not even, that's a different gun. 1911.
You know, I might be able to help you.
He's a sociology major.
Pre-law.
He's too quiet, like he's gonna shoot them. Is this the other couple that they mentioned in the thing? But they said it was during Christmas or something?
I want her to tie you up.
Oh?
You know, if he comes any closer, I might be able to get that gun. Don't get any ideas. I'm not. I killed a guard escaping from prison in Montana. I'm not doing anything, okay? I'm not afraid to kill again. She tied you loose, didn't she?
Oh shit.
It's all gonna be okay.
Why tie them up if you're just gonna kill them? That is so fucked up. So he's killed the two people he's killed so far. Well, three that we've seen. They've been couples. I don't know if that has anything to do with his motivations, but they've just been couples or people together. I guess the one wasn't necessarily a couple, but you know what I mean, like people together.
I want to report a murder. No, a double murder.
He reports all of them.
They're 2 miles north of parking headquarters. They were in a white Volkswagen Carmen Ghia.
Wait.
I'm the one that did it.
Wait, so this guy lived too? Or were they was this the guy they were talking about before then? It wasn't the other guy?
Boy lived, the girl didn't. Again.
Oh, again? No, he's doing that on purpose. There's no way this is coincidence.
What's the story with the kid? He seems a little, like, touched or medicated.
He's a fucking Boy Scout. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink. He
Seems like a good guy.
I knew it. Dan's the most dangerous animal of all. I knew that. I heard that from somewhere. The most dangerous game. It's a movie about a count who hunts people for sport. People. The most dangerous game.
Oh, he hunts people for sport?
Zara? With a Z?
Oh, with a Z, okay. I guess that might be his motivation. Just for fun. I don't know. But he's leaving one of them alive, I guess, so they can tell the story, maybe?
Is the Zodiac a Satanist?
Oh, that is such a cool shot.
What do you think?
Is that the Zodiac in the back? Yep. Oh my god. Or taxi driver. I like how I haven't gotten a good look at the killer yet, which I'm kind of glad they haven't given a good look. He's only been kind of in the shadows or wearing a mask. Oh, what the fuck? This song is so creepy.
Suspects Negro male adult. Waltz on scene. Locked off the cab and secured the crowd.
Seriously, gotta sleep. I lost feeling in my arm and everything.
Crackers.
They're so casual about this. I guess they get so used to it, so.
Oldest kid ran downstairs to get a better look from the dining room. Described him as a white male, glasses, crew cut, stocky.
Wait, I thought someone said it was
Doesn't really narrow it down that much.
Yeah, we already corrected it.
Oh, well, that's good. Sir, I was wondering if I'd be able to talk to your children one at a time and preferably alone.
They just saw a man murdered.
I understand.
It looked like they were drunk and fighting. Yeah.
He said preferably alone. Oh, preferably alone is in the parent not there. I thought he meant one at a time.
Normal.
Yeah, I mean, he does just look like an older white male from, like, the shots we've seen. Again, I don't really know, like, exactly what he looked like. Oh, shit. Something bloody. You should not be touching that. Oh, shit.
I am the murderer of the taxi driver over by Washington Street and Maple Street last night. To prove this, here is a blood-stained piece of his shirt.
There's your rag the kids talked about.
So you got in the front seat to tear off a piece of the shirt?
Is this,
Okay.
He confirms the Vallejo and Napa killings.
Gets worse.
Robert, you have a deadline?
Damn, they're so mean to Robert, man. They're so mean to him. They just kick him out of the room.
Just shoot out the front tire and then pick off the kiddies as they come bouncing out.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he wears his gun like bullet.
McQueen got that from Tosky.
Does he think that Zodiac's gonna send another code? Because I think Zodiac's gonna send another code.
Jesus, Harold Christ on rubber crutches, Bobby. What are you doing? Starts with an L.
Oh, looming.
Yeah.
We will run the Zodiac letter without including the threat on school children. We don't want to start a citywide panic.
Oh, that would start a bigger than citywide panic. I mean, yeah, they're gonna make a lot of hard choices when it comes to, like, what to publish, what not to publish.
You know what? I'm gonna drive today, okay?
Yeah, not after the whole school bus thing. That, yeah, how fucked up would that be if that actually happened? I know. I feel like that's such a, like, I've heard of the Zodiac killer before, but I haven't heard much about it. So like, I don't really know like how many people did he actually kill. And I feel like I would have heard about it if he got kids killed, though. I don't know.
Similarities in the lowercase r's.
And that?
It is you waiting in the hall. If you speak again, I have to come.
Sorry.
Sorry, Counsel speaking.
There's similarities in the lowercase r's.
Why did it say possibly a latent homosexual?
Press conference at 4.
Oh shit, he's in this? I don't remember the actor's name, but he's a solid actor.
Footprints tuned from the crime scene were made by size 10.5 wing walkers. Military-style boots sold only at military PXs designed to walk on the wings of planes.
So he was someone in the military? That does narrow it down quite a bit.
How does our master criminal come to the city and leave a bloody latent? I mean, assuming the gloves are his, he shoots the cabbie and then takes them off?
First attack,
David Faraday and Betty Jensen.
they both died. From there on out, he only manages to kill the girls.
The cab driver on Washington and Cherry doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit.
He's breaking the pattern.
Well, yeah, he's breaking the pattern, but why?
Someone claiming to be Zodiac called Oakland PD a half hour ago. He says he's going to call in on Jim Dunbar's morning show in 3 hours.
Oh, shit.
Is there something I can call you that's a little less ominous?
Sam.
Sam.
Definitely not a real name. Ain't no way that's his real name.
Do you have health problems?
I'm sick. Headaches.
Headaches? I have headaches too, but a chiropractor stopped them a week ago. I think I can help you, Sam.
Instantly hung up? Are you kidding me?
Knows they're tracing his calls.
Oh.
Sam, we'd like you to know that we are not tracing these calls. It's a long, difficult process and ineffective with these short calls.
Is he just gonna keep calling and answering and hanging up to make it harder for them to trace it?
I don't want to be hurt.
Why is he calling?
I don't want to go to the gas chamber.
I wouldn't think they would ask for capital punishment.
We should ask the district attorney. Do you want me to do that, Sam? Do you want me to talk?
Is it? Oh, that's what he's worried about? Getting killed?
We heard a scream.
That was my headache.
What the fuck?
My head aches. I'm so sick. I'm gonna kill them.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Holy shit.
Let's meet and talk, just us.
Okay. How about Old St. Mary's Church in Chinatown?
No, in front of the Daily City St. Vincent de Paul at 10:30.
I'll see you then.
I bullshit. He is not gonna go there.
You want to
No, it's not him.
Well, this is your
It's the voice. The voice is too high.
Really?
All right, thanks for coming down, Brian.
Oh, that's the guy who was attacked. He sounded so certain.
They pulled off the trace. Our Daly City no-show called from a mental institution. Oakland PD's operator is sure the man she talked to had a deeper voice.
Wow.
How'd you know he was going to send another code?
I just guessed. The first one seemed too easy.
Right, this can no longer be ignored. What is that you're drinking?
It looks fun.
I wouldn't make fun of it if you tried it.
Fun drinks like that are better than just, like, beer is so boring. I'm sorry, it is. You gotta have some fun.
You actually cracked the code.
Something decent. Something with some taste to it. Oh, he's having a bunch of them now, too.
What do you want out of us?
What?
What's your angle?
He just enjoys doing this. I mean, he enjoys doing it. Also, I'm sure he cares to find this killer, so, you know, people will stop dying.
There's not many basements in California.
Basement for future use.
That's right.
I'll have Vallejo and Napa check with their city planners.
They're doing a good job of narrowing this down. Like, a really good job. I mean, they're getting new information every day, obviously. They're figuring things out, but that's what you gotta do, is just narrow it down as much as you can. A lot of time jumps, though. This is obviously taking a while to figure out, obviously.
Please help me. I cannot reach out for help because this thing in me won't let me. I am finding it extremely difficult to hold it in check, and I'm afraid I will lose control again and take my 9th and possibly 10th victim.
The way he talks makes it seem like he can't control it. I mean, obviously, some psychopaths are like that, where they feel like they can't control it. Doesn't mean they aren't to blame, obviously.
He tried to contact you here?
Several times I was out, but he spoke with my housekeeper.
What the fuck?
Do you mind if I speak to her?
Not at all. But the real story is the letter. Killing is his compulsion.
Could be, or maybe he just likes the attention.
Maybe. He is getting a lot of attention right now. An absolute shitload of attention. A lot of people do kill for attention, which is one of the reasons I disagree so heavily with like media showing the killer's face in their name afterwards, like after they kill someone. Oh no, random woman. Oh, she's gonna get killed. Whenever they show a random character that's not like associated with what's going on, I'm like, oh, killer's gonna kill them. Oh shit.
But your right rear wheel is loose. If you like, I could tighten the lugs up for you.
He's gonna go and grab like a gun or something. Interesting though, he's actually just doing it. Is this even the killer then? Oh, there's a baby in there? Oh no, no! Don't kill a woman with their baby.
All done.
I got a feeling he loosened it. He definitely loosened it. That's something a psychopath who has fun killing would do. He would loosen it, wait till she crashes, and then, I don't know. Oh yeah, he did loosen it. Dude, like the thing is, he's not just killing them though. Like he's making a whole scene out of it. Because he could have just gone there and killed her right then and there.
Must have been worse than I thought. I can give you a lift to a service station.
Oh, that's actually a decent look at his face right there. Oh no, the poor baby. Well, and the poor woman, obviously.
I didn't
looks a bit
know
younger.
you had a baby.
Oh, is that okay?
The more the merrier.
What the fuck?
I think we just passed a filling station.
It was closed.
Oh
What is
boy.
going on helping people in the night?
When I'm done with them, they don't need much help.
She's starting to catch on. Something to be worried about.
Before I kill you, I'm gonna throw your baby out the window.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
She flagged me down.
What happened to her?
She said she jumped from a car. I found her like...
She jumped, but the baby's still there, right?
Tried to kill me! My baby!
Where's her baby?
Did he throw the baby? Oh, the baby's okay.
In case he came back.
Oh, she jumped with the baby. Holy shit. She actually got out. Wow. Holy shit. That is brave of her. But I mean, like, that could have gone. I mean, damn, dude. She had to hold the baby like this to make sure the baby doesn't get hurt when she falls out the car.
Okay, look at this letter again, the part about Kathleen Johns. Tell me what facts he gives.
A woman and her baby abducted.
Mm-hmm. Fact.
Car on fire.
Okay, now look at the article from the Bee.
Everything in the letter already appeared in the article.
And he's done it before.
Oh, wow.
Officer Richard Raditich shot sitting in his car.
Zodiac claimed that he shot someone in their car.
Mm-hmm. A couple days after this article came out.
What?
Zodiac didn't do it.
Wait,
but
what?
took credit for it anyway, because he's in it for the press.
Wait, what the fuck? Dude, this is getting so, like...
That's the only place that word and that symbol ever appeared together before the letters. The guy stole his logo off a watch.
How can somebody...
He claims he's killed 13 people, but which ones can we actually confirm? There's 3 in Vallejo, 1 in Berryessa. Tell me it's not a piece of bloody...
Oh, shit.
I feel it in my bones. You ache to know my name, and so I'll clue you in. But then why spoil the game? Happy Halloween. You did call him a latent homosexual in at least one of your articles.
Yeah, I was wondering why he did that.
I want a gun.
Buy your own gun.
Here in Herb Kane. Paul Avery's investigation has won him the accolade of a message from the Zodiac warning, "You are doomed."
It's been a windfall since they published a threat on my life. I've got leads coming out of the woodwork. This one guy, I'm gonna drive down to see him tonight. You wanna tag along?
No, I have a date.
We're getting to see his personal life a little bit more. We didn't see too much of it. We just saw his kid. That was it.
Glennis told me lots about you. And you have wine. Great.
I do.
Great. How late am I?
He's so awkward.
It's at the gun range.
Glenna said you were a cartoonist.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing at a gun range?
Reading. My children are terrified of Glennis.
Me too.
Oh.
So the gun range.
Oh, I'm working on, do you know the Zodiac?
Yeah.
I'm working with, do you know who Paul Avery is?
Sounds kind of familiar.
He's the writer that the Zodiac threatened.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on TV.
Well, I work near him, and he's going down tonight to track an anonymous tipster down in Riverside. Where is Riverside?
It's near LA.
Oh, wow. I don't think Paul knows that it's that far away.
Jake Gyllenhaal is slowly becoming one of my favorite actors of all time. He does such a different role every movie I've seen him in.
So it could be an ambush. It could be the Zodiac.
Oh.
Well, you better hope not.
Paul has a gun. I should call his wife and just see if she's heard from him.
You better hope so. Damn.
Melanie, I should go home and wait for the call.
Is this some sleazy plan to get me to go home with you?
What? No.
I'll get the food to go.
You don't have to stay.
Are you kidding? This is the most interesting date I've ever had.
You sitting down?
Yes.
You're not gonna believe this.
What?
San Francisco Chronicle reporter and Zodiac target Paul Avery claims to have uncovered new information regarding the only unsolved homicide in Riverside County's history. A 1966 Southern California murder that Avery now believes was the Zodiac's first victim.
What? I didn't call you about this.
The Riverside killer wrote to the press letters that I then took personally to the Office of Question documents.
And what did this expert tell you?
What I knew in my gut, Ron. The handwriting matches Zodiac's.
He took it to show without telling us, the son of a bitch.
Wait, the same guy that he was with before? It's interesting how this is being more turned into a pissing match between, you know, who can uncover this faster rather than just trying to solve it together and figure it out.
This was found a couple of months later by a janitor in RCC storage.
The hell does that say? Oh my god.
How did Paul Avery get his hands on the exemplars?
I gave them to him. We talked on the phone the other day for about an hour, and I told him you were going to be here.
You told him we were meeting?
Yeah. I also told him we don't think this is Zodiac.
Okay, wait a minute. You don't think this is Zodiac?
We got a guy we like for it. We don't have enough to pin it on him yet, but we're pretty sure it's him.
If you don't think this is Zodiac, then why give anything to Avery?
I'm trying to cooperate.
Yeah, come on. He's being a... What's wrong with a little cooperation?
Did you see this?
Unfortunately, yes.
Here comes every lunatic in California.
I'm the Zodiac.
And how did you kill your victim?
What?
With a gun? No, with a hammer.
It was definitely a male.
Only a little rat bastard like Andre could have done something like cut off all the victims' hands.
Zodiac didn't cut off any of the victims' hands.
Are you sure?
Starts talking about hunting people, like that book. Says how you can put a light at the end of a gun to use as a sight in the dark.
Okay, no, this sounds like the guy now.
So I asked him, how would you get away with it?
This sounds like the guy.
It'd be easy, because there'd be no real motive to the thing. Then he said he'd write letters to the police and call himself Zodiac to mess with them.
Yeah, that's definitely the guy.
I thought it was a stupid name, so I told him. He got up all upset and said, I don't care what you think.
100%, that's him.
Talked about shooting out the tires of a school bus and picking off the little darlings.
He actually used those words.
Dude, why didn't you go sooner?
About a year ago, in the paper, there was a story about the Zodiac.
And it took you this long to say something. I guess he was scared for something. I'm sure he
blew him off.
Oh, he did try. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't think that's him. I know this actor though. He was in The Walking Dead. He was also in what was he also in? He was in something else. He's a solid actor.
We're investigating the Zodiac murders in San Francisco and Vallejo. Please sit down.
I don't think it's this guy, but it kind of looks like it could be. I just don't think it is.
The informant notified us that you made certain statements 11 months prior to the first Zodiac murder. If they're true, they're quite incriminating. Do you recall having any such conversation?
No. I told all this to the other officer.
Which other officer?
From Vallejo. I told him that I'd gone to Salt Point that weekend to skin dive. Lee. Nobody calls me Arthur.
I don't know. Maybe he... I don't know.
The knives I had in my car with the blood on them, that blood came from a chicken that I killed for dinner.
What?
I had knives in my car that weekend. Maybe Bill saw them and called the other.
This sounds too fit. I don't know. I don't like how this sounds. Oh, on a watch. Is that the Zodiac watch? The boots. They didn't look like the military boots though. But I don't know.
Foreman says that you're ambidextrous.
No, that's untrue.
You can't write with both hands.
My teachers tried to make me when I was a kid, but I couldn't. I'm left-handed.
He also said that you made statements about killing school children.
That is
That is horrible. That's a horrible thing to say.
So you aren't angry about being fired from Valley Springs for touching your students?
Oh yeah, forgot they mentioned that.
I'm not the Zodiac, and if I was, I certainly wouldn't tell you.
So he's a sicko. He's just not the Zodiac. I don't know. He's left-handed, but he has his watch on his left hand. I feel like usually people put the watch on the opposite hand of what their dominant hand is. Like I would put a watch in my left hand because I'm a righty. Because when you're putting your arm down to write, then the watch would kind of like, you'd be hitting the watch against the table, but I guess. Oh shit! Dude, there's too many there's too many things lining up right now.
The most dangerous game. That's why you're here, isn't it? It was my favorite book in high school. It's about...
There's too many coincidences.
Because he was tired of hunting animals, he hunted the people for the challenge.
And man is the most dangerous animal of all.
That's the whole point of the story. Great book. Or at least that's what I told Phil.
Okay, so the only time we got a good look at the guy's face was in the car with the lady who had the baby, but that did not look like this guy. Every other time I couldn't get a clear look at his face, so I'm not sure.
Lee's always been troubled.
Is it true about the children?
Unfortunately, we don't see him much anymore since we found out.
Is this showing the passage of time? Because damn, that'll be a lot of months gone by. Yeah, 1 year later, yeah.
What was that? An editorial tete-a-tete. You want to grab a drink?
It's 10 in the morning.
Early lunch, you know.
Are you okay?
No.
Not at all.
We couldn't get a warrant.
Last year, we arranged for Lee to get help from a social worker. He only went twice. We saw him recently for the first time in 9 months. My mother-in-law brought him by to see the new baby. After he left, I went to see that social worker. He couldn't talk about a former patient, so I just asked him straight out if he thought Lee was capable of killing people.
Because of patient confidentiality.
The man said yes.
Oh, shit.
Why hadn't you seen him in 9 months?
He's going to school in Santa Rosa.
Where is he living?
In his trailer.
It's been 11 months since you talked to this guy, and now you want to search his trailer.
If we find something, great. If not, we get his prints and handwriting samples from both hands.
I would say, like, I feel bad for the guy if it wasn't him, but I mean, he still touched kids in his school, so I mean, can't really feel bad for him.
The psychology guy, coupled with Cheney, it could be enough for a warrant.
Get Cheney on the record.
And shoot the kiddies as they came bouncing out. And that he would call himself Zodiac.
This movie is so well edited, man. I mean, every David Fincher movie is. Gone Girl was a great example. It had such a good pacing to it, so fast paced, so much information being thrown at you so fast. And like the way scenes transition from like one piece dialogue, it's so perfect. Easily one of my top 5 directors of all time, easily. Did he piece the fuck out? Who the fuck has a squirrel in a cage in their home? That's kind of weird. Why are there so many squirrels? Why does he just enjoy the company of squirrels?
Jesus.
What?
Squirrels.
What the fuck?
And a pair of black gloves.
Oh shit.
Men's 7, just like the ones we found in the cab. Well, he's got the same size shoes and gloves as Z.
Dude, the coincidences, dude, there's too many of them. I feel like it probably is him. Those are the guns! Or no, not the revolver. One of them was in 1911, but I think the one in the beginning was... What was that? I don't remember. I don't remember what the first gun was, but I know the second gun was definitely a 1911.
Hello, Arthur.
No.
And the handwriting?
Ballistics,
Really?
no match. Prints, no match. Writing, no match. He's not your guy.
How the fuck, man? Everything lines up. Like, that's so crazy. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, what the fuck? What do you mean?
I can't tell if I wanted it to be Alan so bad because I actually thought it was him, or I just want all this to be over.
It's because you thought it was him.
That's what I was saying before. He wants so badly to be the one to solve it. Dude, movies back in like before the 70s, they look really interesting. Everyone like dresses up nicely for them. Nowadays, it's just so much more casual. What movie are they watching here? It's not a movie I've seen. I'm assuming it was a movie that came out in 70 or 71. Isn't it? Dirty Harry? Is that what it is?
The killer gets shot in the chest. That's how it ends.
Well, thanks. You spoiled it for me. I hate when movies spoil other movies. I'll forget it by the time I watch it in the future, but still.
What do you do at the Chronicle?
I'm a cartoonist.
That's nice.
You're gonna catch him.
Hell, I already making movies about it.
4 years later? Damn. I'm assuming there hasn't been a kill since. Oh shit! Another actor, I don't remember his name, but he's a great actor.
We haven't met. Robert Graysmith.
I'm Duffy Jennings.
He had a great desk. Guy who used to work here was a great reporter.
Oh, he's not working there anymore?
I'm done.
Wow.
I put in for a transfer. I can't be on call anymore.
Yeah, waking up in the middle of the night and shit.
I want to see these kids grow up.
What's new?
I've been thinking.
Yeah.
Somebody should write a book.
Somebody should write a fucking book, that's for sure. But what?
About Zodiac.
Well, someone does eventually.
If you put all the information together, maybe you could jog something loose. And then I was thinking that nobody knows the case better than you.
It's 4 years ago, let it fucking go.
He still killed a lot of people, though. Even if it was, what, 10 or something? It still matters.
I'm sorry I bothered you.
It's my favorite Robert Downey Jr. performance. Everyone was saying his best performance was in Oppenheimer. That was a great performance, but I think this is, I don't know, I'm really liking this one.
Mr. Graysmith, Zodiac hasn't written in 3 years. You know how many murders we've had in San Francisco since then? Over 200. It's a lot of dead people and grieving families that need our help.
So nobody cares.
Excuse me? I care.
Don't say that to him, yeah. He definitely cared for a bit. In a way, again, I kept thinking his care came from more of a place of wanting to solve it, but, you know, I'm sure a little bit of both.
Everything an amateur would need to create it can be found in these books. I started thinking that if you can track these books, then maybe you can track the man. I remember you thought that Zodiac was military, so I went to every base library, and I got a list of every person who's ever checked out these books. And
Oh, wow. That's actually good.
Listen.
it means they were stolen.
Every book on ciphers was stolen from the Presidio Library.
And the Oakland Army Terminal Library.
Holy shit. Yeah, no one was looking at the ciphers, and Robert was always focused on that.
I can't give you information, and I certainly couldn't tell you to go see Ken Narlow in Napa.
Oh, shit. Well, could he legally discuss the case with him if he just hires him for a job or something? I don't know. It was a 9mm Luger. That was the first gun that was used, yeah. He is really gonna solve it. I think he is.
Darlene Farron was being followed. Now, I know Molnack says that they already found this guy at George Waters, but he also said that she had a lot of admirers who would come to the restaurant where she worked.
She was popular.
She and her husband, they move into their new house, and one night they throw this painting party.
What's a painting party?
It's a party where people come and help you paint.
Sounds like a terrible party.
Supposedly, somebody who's not Waters shows up, and Darlene is terrified of him.
So you think that Darlene knew Zodiac?
And if Zodiac knew Darlene, then maybe Majot knows Zodiac.
Maybe, but Majot's gone.
Phone calls the night of Darlene's murder.
Yeah, Zodiac called the police.
No, Dave, there were 4 other calls. There were 2 to Darlene's house, 1 to Darlene's brother-in-law, and 1 to Darlene's father-in-law. Just heavy breathing.
This was in the Vallejo files?
Yeah. God damn it. Zodiac had to have known Darlene.
Yeah.
Maybe I can find Darlene's sister. Maybe she can tell me who this mystery man is.
I tried that. I've got to go. It's interesting that you should mention Zodiac calling people at home. He did that in San Francisco once.
What? Who did he call?
I can't tell you. That's privileged information. But maybe Melvin Belli could.
Love how he's like, I can't tell you, but I'll kind of mention it.
I spoke to him.
You mean to Mr. Belli about the case?
No, to the Zodiac when he called.
Oh, this is the housekeeper?
He had to kill because it was his birthday.
Wait, you said it was his birthday? When was this?
So many years ago. Mr. Belli was away for Christmas.
So in December. That's assuming that's actually the right birthday. I mean, it could help.
Mr. Belli was gone for a week?
He came back on Christmas.
So he left on the 18th. He said it was his birthday.
Well, you have to confirm that now, wouldn't you? Well, I never spoke to her, but maybe my partner did.
Oh, yeah. Dude, every little piece of dialogue matters here, because that one scene, his partner did go to talk to the housekeeper, so. It is crazy that a cartoonist might be the one to solve it here. She's gonna be pissed, though, because he's just out all day trying to do this.
Who's Sherwood Morrill?
He's a handwriting expert in Sacramento.
He called. He said he could meet you tomorrow morning at 7.
Oh, shit.
So you're taking off work?
Just an hour.
Sacramento's 2 hours away.
Yeah, shit.
What's this?
Oh, that's that article.
Robert Graysmith has quietly been shopping his book about the Zodiac. It talks all about you researching Zodiac.
Well, that's what the article's about.
I'm not so sure that's something we want people to know about.
I don't blame her at all. I'd be scared about
What's
that.
the one thing we know about Zodiac?
He targets
He
people.
reads the Chronicle?
Yeah, that were.
Hello.
Mr. Graysmith, Robert Graysmith mentioned in the paper today.
Yeah?
Oh shit.
Tell you who the Zodiac is.
What the fuck?
The Zodiac killer is obsessed with movies. He recorded his murders on film. I tried to tell the police, but they wouldn't follow through on it. There's a man you need to find. His name is Bob Vaughn.
What?
Friend of the Zodiac's. Mr. Vaughn does not know his friend is a killer, and he's storing
What?
canisters for him. These canisters is the evidence.
Okay, you have a friend? Who's this friend?
You have quite enough to get started. Zodiac's name is Rick Marshall.
Who the fuck was that?
Hello.
Oh shit! I knew it. He was gonna target him once he saw him in the fucking paper. Oh god, move! Just fuck this. I'd be going to Mexico or something. I'd get out of there.
It's the wrong number. Does the name Rick Marshall mean anything to you?
You just named my favorite suspect in the whole case.
Oh, what?
This is off the record. A couple years back, I was trying to get Marshall's prints. I handed him a photo. He looks at it, he's about to give it back, and he stops and he says, "My goodness, I got fingerprints all over this." And he wipes them off.
Well, why didn't you test him for handwriting?
Because when they finally did run his prints, they cleared him against the one in Stein's cap.
So then it's not him.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
No, what do you mean?
Zodiac left gloves behind at the scene. If he had the foresight to bring gloves with him, how the hell is he going to accidentally leave a print behind?
Could have been a different print.
Yeah, but that print disqualified 2,500 suspects.
Which is why we also used handwriting.
But not for Rick Marshall.
SFPD saw a handwritten sign in the window of his house. Decided it looked nothing like the Z letters.
Damn, dude, they give up so fast sometimes. It makes sense. They got so many suspects. They can't stay so focused on one.
Then how do I get copies of Rick Marshall's handwriting?
Get creative.
Hi, this is Robert Graysmith.
How did you find me?
I need a sample of Rick Marshall's handwriting.
I told you, Vaughn.
Mr. Penny, if Rick Marshall is the Zodiac, I need a sample of his handwriting to confirm it. Can you help me or not?
Rick used to draw movie posters for the theater Vaughn worked at.
Oh shit.
I'll send one down.
He used to draw movie posters. Is he a cartoonist too?
I'll need to see more samples.
Yeah, but is it...
Oh no, it's as close as I've ever seen. You have to tread lightly here. We're talking...
Oh shit.
This is the Zodiac speaking. I'm back with you. Tell Herb Cain I am here. I have always been here. That city pig Toski is good, but I am smarter and better. He will get tired, then leave me alone.
He thinks not only is this new letter a forgery, but it was written by the very man trusted to hunt down this killer, David Toski.
Jeez.
Has gone on record saying that he believes Toski wrote the letter to drum up publicity for himself.
Wow.
They kicked him out of homicide. They made him give his handwriting like some common criminal.
May I talk to him?
God damn.
You stop calling my house. Do you understand?
I just need your help to find Linda. We've been running handwriting samples.
Who's we?
Sherwood and I.
Sherwood, who was fired from Question Documents? Sherwood, who drinks like Paul Avery now?
He retired.
Is that what he told you?
We ran them on Rick Marshall.
No, Robert.
No, I know you don't think it's him.
No,
but I think that Marshall knew Darlene, and I can't talk to Majot or Linda, so I'm going to talk to Bob.
Robert, stop it.
What?
Okay, the Rick Marshalls of this world will suck you dry. They're blind alleys.
He's given up.
Okay, which one is that? Lake Tahoe nurse goes missing.
What are these kids doing?
One day before the vernal equinox. Dad?
Don't get the kids involved. Come on.
A cartoonist has succeeded. How did you do it?
Just a lot of books from the library, and I love puzzles.
Hey, we found Linda. She's in jail. Isn't that great?
Why'd you do it?
Because she'll be able to identify Rick What are you talking about?
You went
Go on TV. Yeah. I don't blame her. I would be pissed too. I'd be like, why are you doing this? You're putting the family... Dude, that'd be so fucked up if she ends up getting killed.
Why do you need to do this?
Because nobody else will.
This is about Rick Marshall, isn't it?
He was a projectionist there, right?
For a time, yes. But I have no occasion to correspond with him these days.
Okay, there is a connection between one of the Zodiac attacks and that film.
You mean the symbol? The first time I saw it in the papers, I thought about that.
Oh, wow.
We got a tip that Rick left a film canister here that he told you never to open.
Tip.
about a mysterious film canister.
Is it true?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Rick took it back in 1972. This tip is how you got it in your head that Rick is the Zodiac.
That and the poster. The poster that Rick drew. The handwriting is the closest that we have ever come to a match.
Rick didn't draw any posters.
Oh, shit. Then who drew it?
I do the posters myself.
Oh.
It's my handwriting.
Well, dude, that's kind of sketch. Why is your handwriting so close to the guy? I don't know. I mean, that's...
I won't take any more of your time.
Why don't I just go and find out when we played that film?
There's no way this guy is the Zodiac.
Just down in the basement.
Oh, shit!
Not many people have basements in California.
I do.
Oh, shit. Run out the fucking door. Run out the door. Run out the door. Run out the door. Run out the door. Bro, don't go. Don't be going down there, man. Don't be going down there. I mean, for all we know, he could be completely fine, but I don't know. Maybe this isn't him. I don't know. I have no idea.
You live alone?
Most days.
Oh, someone's up there.
Are you sure there's nobody else in the house?
Would you like to go upstairs and check?
What the fuck?
Thank you. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome.
What the fuck? Oh no.
It's locked.
Okay, there's no way it's not him. Why is he being so weird?
Thank you.
Night, Mr. Graysmith.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That was such a weird encounter. Yeah, they could have been another person in there that was another killer, maybe. I don't know. Don't tell me they took his wife or something. No. No, no, no. There's a note on the phone. There's a note on the phone. Oh. Oh, she just left with the kids. Okay, alright, alright. It scared me. I thought it was much worse than that.
What's this about?
Zodiac.
Darlene always had a lot of boys around, even though she was married. This one guy was weird, though. He used to bring her presents from Tijuana. I don't know why she was friends with him. She once told me he'd killed somebody. Yeah, I think maybe when he was in the service.
Do you remember his name?
I mean, it was short, like a nickname, like Stan.
Rick?
No, I don't think so.
It was Rick.
He's so confident it's Rick.
It wasn't Rick.
He's just like... He's turning into fucking Dave now. What? It was?
Lee?
Yeah, Lee.
That motherfucker?
Sounds right.
Oh, it was him all along?
Here, Linda states that some of Darlene's closest friends are Lee, who used to bring Darlene presents from Tijuana. He knew her.
That's just one name in a file that contains hundreds. It's nothing.
What?
Dave Toschi
agrees with me. Our investigation into this subject is over.
I was saying before, he was turning into Dave in the way that he wants it to be Rick so badly because he would be right. Or also, so he could finish the fucking case and finally solve it, you know? Oh shit, not him again. The conflicting evidence is what's making it harder, that's the thing. I think he's close. I think it could be Lee and that guy we just saw, or maybe Lee and Rick, or I don't know. I feel like it is that guy just because of the handwriting thing.
Robert, it was just the date that didn't end.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's how they started dating.
The kids miss you. Do whatever you have to. But finish this.
Yeah, she knows he's got to finish it. Oh. Arthur Lee Allen. I didn't see the rest of it. Oh, was the birthday in December? Did it say December? I think it said December something, right? He's coming to Dave's house. Dave's gonna be so pissed.
Robert, I am calling the police. It's Arthur Lee Allen!
That was the one he wanted to be in the first place, too. It's fucking him.
Where'd you get that name? Called to Bill I's house. December 69. I need to kill. Today's my birthday. It was his birthday. Arthur Lee Allen was born on December 18th.
December 18th, yeah.
2,500 suspects. The only one who ever wrote me a letter was Lee Allen. He was arrested January 1975 for molestation. He sent me that when he got out.
Oh, shit.
And it's typewritten.
Using a typewriter is not a crime.
And he knew Darlene. It's in the Vallejo files.
And there was no way of getting Alan into court in the first place? Because there was no evidence, Robert.
What do you mean there's no evidence? You have him seen with the ciphers, the military boot prints, the same size shoes and gloves, the most dangerous game, the Zodiac watch, the background with school children.
There's a lot, yeah. Oh my god, this movie's so well written. Obviously, it's based on a real thing, obviously, and it's based on a book as well. You know what I mean? It's just, they're executing it so well.
Alan is fired for molesting his students, and his family discovers that he's a pedophile. Now, when do the letters begin?
July 69.
After the murder of Darlene Farron, and they continue until you go to see him at work. Now, after that, do any of the letters contain swatches of Paul Stein's shirt? No, because he dumped him because he got scared, because he knew that you were onto him. So when's the next letter from Zodiac?
Not until January of 1974.
He is silent for 3 years. Then in 74, he feels comfortable again because everybody's moved off Alan as a suspect. And what do we get? 3 new letters from Zodiac in January, May, and July in 74.
But then the letters stop.
What happens to Alan?
Got arrested, right? Again, molestation.
He's arrested.
Dude, get this man a job as a detective.
Alan gets out, he types you an apology, and then what? We get our first new Zodiac letter in 4 years.
Yep.
This is a case that's covered both Northern and Southern California, with victims and suspects spread over hundreds of miles. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Darlene Farron worked at the Vallejo House of Pancakes on the corner of Tennessee and Carroll. Arthur Lee Allen lived in his mother's basement on Fresno Street. Door to door. That is less than 50 yards.
Is that true?
I've walked it.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. I can't prove this.
Just because you can't prove it doesn't mean it's not true.
I like that. I like that line. I like that. Oh shit. He's just gonna confront him?
Can I help you?
No.
Like how is the Lee on his shirt spelled differently than the Lee that is actually part of his middle name. He's trying to just differentiate himself from even his own name. 7 years, bro. Holy shit with these time jumps. I mean, the thing about the time jumps is that that's realistic. That it's trying to be, obviously it's real story. And so, oh, and the book was already made? Wow. Wait, did they never catch the Zodiac killer? Because that's kind of scary if that's the case.
Well, this is just a formality. I'm going to show you a group of photographs. Now, the person that shot you may or may not be among these photographs.
Oh, this is that? Oh.
You don't recognize anyone, that's okay.
Oh, shit. This could be huge. Oh. It was Lee.
Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being positive, how sure are you?
At least an 8. Last time I saw this face was July 4th, 1969.
I like how they're showing the character that the movie started with now.
That's the man who shot me.
Oh my god. Following, I'll pause it because I don't know how long it's going to keep it up on screen. Following Mike Majou's identification of Arthur Lee Allen, authorities scheduled a meeting to discuss charging him with the murders. Allen suffered a fatal heart attack before this meeting could take place. Oh. In 2002, a partial DNA profile that did not match Allen was developed from a 33-year-old Zodiac envelope. Investigators in San Francisco and Vallejo refused to rule out Allen as a suspect on the basis of this test in 2004. The Zodiac, today the case remains open. Oh, shit. Arthur Lee Allen is still the prime and only suspect. David Tashi retired from San Francisco police in 1989. He was cleared from all charges that he wrote. Okay. Paul Irving passed away on December 10th, 2000 of pulmonary emphysema. He was 66. His ashes were scattered by his family in Tips Bay. Robert Graysmith lives in San Francisco, enjoys a healthy relationship with his children. He claims he has not received a single anonymous call ever since Allen's death. So it must have been Allen then. It's just interesting though, because there was a whole conversation about there being a second one, right? There was the whole thing, and I mean, I guess the only thing that made me believe that as well is because of the whole handwriting thing. It's like, well, they couldn't match the handwriting. There could have been someone else writing those, but this was fantastic though. I mean, I hit or miss sometimes when it comes to movies based on real events, because a lot of times it's, you know, it's a real event. So you can't shift the story in a way that maybe would be more interesting for the viewer. But I don't think it matters if you have a really experienced storyteller and director and actors behind it, if they can find a way to portray literally any story. Obviously, this story has a lot behind it. This is one of the most complicated mysteries, thrillers I have ever watched. And there's so many little pieces to it. You easily could develop a film out of it, but you got to make sure you're constantly keeping people engaged, making sure they're understanding what's going on. The only thing that I think got me a couple of times was the names. I think I messed up some of the names sometimes. Like, it was hard to keep track of some names because they would just kind of mention them on the flip. But that's not a problem or anything like that. That's just my own thing. I just a couple names I missed, and later on you catch on to them. But you know what I mean, just in general. But the pacing was just so perfectly handled. Like, you usually have a scene where there'd be a conversation, dialogue, and it would cut to something that fits so perfectly with what just happened. I loved a lot of the directing itself too. The acting was all around fantastic. There's not a single moment where I felt bored or disinterested or whatever. It was always just invested. And like I said, it's based off a book, also which is based on a real event. I never heard about this. I mean, I have heard about that. I mean, I never knew about the specifics about this case. I just heard about it. So, I mean, I guess this was my first time experiencing it, and I'd love to know how, specific were some of the events here. Obviously, the characters were very specific, which I was not expecting that, because sometimes with these movies, they make fictional characters but have it be based on the real event. But it seems like they use the real names of these characters, which is interesting. But yeah, I loved it. I loved it. And it doesn't have, again, if it was a fictional story, they would probably have had some big, I mean, let's think of some movies right off the bat. You got Prisoners, you got Seven. Those are other movies that have the similar feel where they're trying to track down a killer of some sort. And there's closures to those stories, but you don't really have the closure here fully. That's because it's a real thing. And sometimes that happens in life. And they're able to find a way to still make the movie end on a note where you feel like you know everything and you feel like you understood what happened in the whole case. I don't know. I think David Fincher's just fantastic. He's fantastic at what he does. Everyone involved in this is fantastic. I just got to give him credit there. It's definitely going to go in probably my top 100 movies of all time. So got to update that list. I've probably seen almost 1,000 movies at this point. I mean, on my Letterboxd, I'm nearing 1,000 movies. So I'd love to do a top 100 favorite movies video someday, because I feel like I would love to discuss some of those. So let me know your guys' thoughts of Zodiac down in the comment section down below. If you want to see me react to more David Fincher films, definitely let me know about that in the comments. Don't forget to check out the full uncut reaction to this on my Patreon. I will see you on my next one. Peace out.